Hi, everybody. This is Cindy Lynn, your Northern Virginia realtor, and I'm doing another local hot business spotlight. Joining me today is Jessica Richards, and she's going to talk about her business, Lip Service. Jessica, can you tell me a little bit about how you got started with Lip Service and what it is?
Yes. Lip Service is part of the Synergence skincare company. It's my little business. And they are a full line of makeup and skincare products that are actually good for your skin and that will last all day.
What are some of your favorite products and services that you provide with Lip Service?
So some of my favorite products that I really love the skincare line, but so I use all of their skincare products. They're wonderful. And they last for forever. You only need like a dime size amount. So I love our skincare line, but what we're most known for is our lip sense. Lip sense is a liquid. It's a liquid lipstick that will stay all day. So you do 3 layers of this in the morning, and then all you need to take with you is your glass, and it's not going to come off on anything. You could drink your coffee, you can eat fried chicken, eat an apple, give your spouse a kiss. Doesn't matter. It's not going to come off. The only thing you need is your gloss. So the lip sense and the gloss are like our number one thing that people know about us. But I also really love our mascara products. They grow your lashes. So I use the primer every day and the semi-waterproof mascara. We also have waterproof mascara. And it sometimes when products say that they grow your lashes or they make your lashes look longer, it ends up looking clumpy. And that is not the case with these products. They're like my absolute. I don't know if you can see with my
Yeah,
eyes,
gorgeous.
but I this is like these are awesome and I love them, especially for when I go to work. But this is my number one like favorite thing. And then we also have cream to powder shadows, which are also one of those things that people really, really like, and I love too. I had never been a big shadow person, but these are super easy to use, and they set really well, and you're not going to get that fallout that you would normally get with powdered shadows, especially with like the glitters and things like that. So plus, what's great about the Shadow Sense is you can actually do your full face with Shadow Sense. You like with these products and the lip sense, even without the lip sense, you can end up doing your whole face. You don't need any other product besides the Shadow Sense.
Before we go on, so local hot business spotlight, usually we'd
Yes.
be doing this in person and I'd be
Uh-huh.
sharing some hot sauces. So I just made a little like vegan dish with some tofu and some tomatoes and mixed it up.
Hmm.
I actually cooked it with the hot sauce. So this is the hot sauce. Oops, can't really see. Valentina.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Well,
And
and I love spicy. So I
yeah,
bet you
me
that's
too.
awesome. Too bad I wasn't there to try it.
And I think that you brought the wine, right?
Yes, I brought, whenever you go to someone's house or you go to a party, you got to bring some wine. So this is from River Hill Distillery. This is called country wine. It's a peach wine, and they distill it at their farm. They also make whiskey, um, but they are up near Front Royal.
Okay, that's
Um, and I follow them on Facebook and they're wonderful, but the peach is one of my favorites. But it's all of their wine is seasonal because they make it out of the fruit that they grow.
do you have any current promotions or anything that you would want to promote
Yeah,
specifically?
sure. So normally what I do for first time customers is I have some bundles that people can buy to get them started. And it gives them everything they need um, just to get started and to have all the products that you would need to do like the gorgeous face. Although I haven't done my lips yet because we're gonna
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
But so the first bundle is you get one shadow sense and you can pick a color. We've got all sorts of colors. The colors I use today are pretty neutral colors, but we've got everything from like rainbow colors to black to neutrals to pink, like whatever color, all the colors you could ever want. And they're constantly coming out with new colors. So with the bundle, you would get one shadow sense, and you would get a lip sense and a gloss. And you also get to pick the color you want for your lip sense. And I always recommend getting glossy gloss first, which is our clear gloss. But we also have a matte clear gloss if you're not a big glossy person. And we have colorful glosses with glitter, glosses that are more metallic. So there's lots of choices, but you get to choose for this bundle. You get to choose a shadow sense, a lip sense, and a gloss. And normally that would be $67, but for first time customers, I would give it, it's 60. So they get some money off for first time customers. Another bundle that we could do is you could just get glosses if you're not a big lipstick person, but you like the glosses. I know lots of people just like the chapstick or the gloss. And this gloss, the gloss has shea butter in it, so it's really good for your lips. So you could get 3 glosses. Normally it'd be 72, but you would get it for 65. In order to do the deals, so what you would need to do to get those bundle deals, you're going to have to message me through my Facebook page.
Yes. So I will go ahead and link your contact information in the comment section below in the description. And I will also have it at the end of this video. All right.
In the Facebook group, we play games, people win prizes. Like I run deals all the time within the group. So it's a good idea to join the group if you're looking for deals rather than just ordering from the site.
So kind of shifting gears, you're also a teacher for Prince William County.
Yes,
I am. Not an official representative, and all the questions I'm going to ask you, I know it's just the information that you've seen, and even still, you're not an official representative.
Right. I'm not officially representing Prince William County School District, but I'm totally willing to answer the question, your questions to the best of my ability.
Okay, I only have a couple.
Yeah.
So the first one was, well, from your point of view, how was it teaching virtually this year?
In the spring, it was triage, right? Like we were trying to build the plane as we were flying. So it was very challenging at first. And I think it was challenging for us teachers as well as the students and the parents because nobody really knew what was going on and how and what we needed to do, right? This had never happened before. So
it's historic.
Right. So everyone was in panic mode, right? But I actually really enjoyed virtual teaching. There was a lot of things that I could do virtually that I couldn't do in the classroom. Like we went on a field trip to Disney World virtually, my first graders and I. And we did math and science and language arts all throughout that field trip. And I wouldn't have been able to do that in the classroom. So there were lots of things that were really awesome about the virtual teaching in the spring that I wouldn't have been able to do in the classroom. However, it was definitely review. Like all we were doing was review because that's all we could do as mandated by the state. Like we had no choice. We couldn't teach anything new. That's what um, the education department at the state level told us. Um, but when we come back in the fall, it's going to be completely different. And um, I've we've all been working really hard all summer to come up with these courses on Canvas and really integrate the technology and the learning. And I think it's going to be really good. Like I'm super excited to show it to the students.
So any advice you want to give as parents? Some parents have been teaching their kids too, and I also teach enrichment classes online, but you're a full-time teacher, you do it all the time. This is your full-time gig. Any advice you can give any parents at home? Just
So what I would say is the best thing to do is to try to find a quiet spot for your child to do their work in. I know that can be really challenging, especially if you have multiple people in the house. But like I'm down in my basement talking to you now, and this is where I'm going to be teaching. Like I have it kind of set up as a little classroom. So if you have the space, having a dedicated spot for that child's learning would be the best option. If you don't have a dedicated space, at least have them sitting at the kitchen table or somewhere where they're sitting in a chair in front of the screen, so that way they can focus on the task at hand, you know. Headphones are always a good thing, so they can hear the teacher and not necessarily worry about what's going on in the background in the house. So if you have headphones, that would be a good thing to hook up to your device as well for your child to use. And don't stress about it. I think the more stress that we put on our children and the more stressed out we are, the harder it's going to be for your child and the students to learn and do what they need to do. If you have issues, contact your teacher, contact the school, and they will point you in the right direction if they can't personally help you. We're there to help. Ask questions, and we will answer them. Or we'll get the answer for you if we don't know.
Okay, Jessica is going to give us a demo of one of the lip service products.
All right, so I've got my wine that we're going to use to show that it doesn't come off on the glass. This color is called pomegranate. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you really shake up the product so that way it is well mixed when you put it on your lips. You want to make sure your lips are clean and dry before you apply the product. And the goal is to have 3 thin layers. Now, when you do your layers, they don't, you want to go one direction. If you're not going to swipe back and forth like you would do with normal lipstick.
Okay.
I kind of do it weird on my top lip because I start in the middle and then go the opposite direction, which is kind of opposite of what I just said to do, but it works for me.
You didn't retrace the swipe.
Yes, you're not going to retrace. And you want to stop in between each layer for maybe 5-10 seconds to let it kind of set into the layer. That's what's going to into the skin. That's what's going to keep it on your lips all day.
Okay.
What's also neat about our products,
it's really hard to talk with makeup while you're putting on makeup, right?
Yeah. What's also neat about our products is you don't have to use the same color over and over. Like you can layer them. So if you have 3 different Lip Sense products. If you have 3 different Lip Sense products, you can make up to 27 different colors.
Okay.
So in fact, in my group, just yesterday, we did a ugly color challenge. So I let them see the colors that I had at my house. And I'm like, I want you guys to pick 3 colors that you think is going to make the worst lipstick color possible. And then we tried it out. We put the 3 layers on. It actually turned out really pretty. But
I can see they're getting really rich.
Yes.
That's the third one, right?
Yes. And the more layers you put on, the darker the color's going to be. So now we have to let this set for a little bit. You would want to reapply your gloss.
Now you just retraced it. Does it matter?
Yeah, with the gloss, it's fine.
Okay. Voila, nothing.
Nothing. And then if I were to eat some of your salsa, it wouldn't come off on any, like it's not. Oh, well, I've got my colors from yesterday. They still have, I've washed my hands like over and over again, and it's still stuck.
It stays on.
Yeah, it stays on. But like.
Well, thank you so much, Jessica, for sharing that with us, that basically tutorials and information about your lip service business, and, you know, sharing that bit of advice about Prince William County, or really anyone who's
Right. If you are looking for information specifically for Prince William County, if you go to the Prince William County Schools website, I'm so sorry, Virgil.
That's okay.
If you go to the Prince William County Schools website and click on the Return to Learn plan page, then frequently asked questions, they've got all sorts of videos and information there that is updated almost daily.
So once again, guys, thanks for watching Local Hot Business Spotlight. Contact Jessica on her Facebook group. Go to her website, support her, support local business.